relaxation.
Yeah, and that is Michael. He's going for a run. He has been running all his life. He is a passionate marathon runner. He is an avid cross-country runner. He has participated in several endurance run like Arctic Circle race. And there you can see our cottage house. That's right there. Arctic Circle race, which was about, I think, 260 something kilometers. Vasaloppet in Sweden, which is a very legendary cross-country run. It's 90 kilometers. He has run a lot of marathons and half marathons, and now he's actually trying to get speed. That's what he's actually trying to optimize now, because he's a little bit sort of disappointed in how long it's taking him to run a marathon. So, but he's gonna run the Copenhagen Marathon I think it's April next year. And this is a road, guess you can call it a road, down to the beach. And the beach is just behind those dunes you can see there right in front of me. This is where we spend our summers and a lot of our weekends. It's quite close to the top of Denmark, Skagen. It's one of the few places in Denmark where there is real wild, untamed nature. Denmark is fairly heavy populated, maybe not so much populated, but we have a lot of agriculture, farmers and fields and all that kind of stuff. But up here, this is how nature should be: accessible, beautiful, wild and untamed. And now I'm on my way up through this dune, and in a short while you will see Kattegat. And Kattegat is not the hometown of the Vikings in the series on Netflix. This is actually the strait between Denmark and Sweden. That's what's called Kattegat. And here you can see Kattegat. And if you look in that direction, you will see Skagen. You can't actually really see it, but that is where Skagen is. It is actually, you can see it, especially at night when the lights are on. And then you can see all those ships out there. That's international. What do you call it, area, and these are for the most part Russian bunkering ships. They are allowed to bunker out there, and that's what they do, and that's not something we are too keen about, because they are actually filled up with crude oil, gas, and all sorts of things. And yeah, if something were to happen, all that crude oil would end up on this shore down here, which is my shore. There's a little boat out there, and there is somebody who has actually put out fishing net. There There's one pole there and the other pole is down there. And out in the horizon is a couple of small islands. The biggest one of them have a lighthouse. It's called Hirsholm, and there are no people living there year-round anymore. But when my mom grew up, she went to school with several of the kids from Hirsholm. And there's a lady there with the dog. Now I'm going to take you back to our cottage. In Danish it's actually called a summer house, because in the old times they weren't heated, so you could actually only occupy them during summer. But we tore down the old house that my mom and dad, they didn't even build it, they bought it, and we tore it down and we built ourselves a nice cottage where we can stay all year round. And this is actually my first attempt on a YouTube video of where I actually live. I have a YouTube channel, but I have never really broadcasted anything about where I live and where my world is. And this is my first attempt. And I actually planned on doing a lot more of these videos, because this is one of the, in my opinion, nicest places in Denmark. And it reminds me so much of my upbringing in Greenland. And when you think Greenland, you think mountains, fjords, and all sorts of things. Yes, that's true. And Denmark is nothing at all like that. But the smells that you have when you walk the moors and the heaths up here in the most northern part of Denmark, it's the exact same smells that you get when you are walking in the mountains or in Greenland. So that's why I really, really connect with this part of Denmark. It's not a very long distance to the other shore, that is Skagerrak. That is not mentioned in the Netflix series The Vikings. It's only Kattegat, but that is Skagerrak, and that is that part of the Danish coast that goes from the top of Skagen and down to I think Hirtshals, and from there on it's just called the West Coast, and the ocean is called the North Sea. But this little part up here is actually called Skagerrak. There is only about 20 kilometers to the other shore of Denmark up here, and it takes you like 20 minutes in a car. So during the summer it's so easy to walk down to the beach in the morning, and it's very early morning, and actually see the sun that rises over Kattegat. And then in the evening we just take the car and drive to the other coast and see the most spectacular sunset over Skagerrak or the North Sea. So this is where I live in the summer, and in weekends during the other half of the year. And it's called Bratten. It's a very Danish word, and you can actually see it there. This is Moyni Bratten, and this is in the most northern part of Denmark. And as you can see, it's just recently been Halloween, and I haven't gotten rid of my pumpkin yet. I will do that in a very short time. And this is where we go into the cottage. And this is the inside of some of the cottage. It is a typical Danish cottage in what we call Ferieland, vacation country. And that's our lounge area out there. It's so nice during summer. And that's all from now. I hope you have enjoyed this little tour, and I would love to do some more of these short videos of where we live and how we go out about our daily life. Thank you so much for watching.